It says you're live. Bam.
Hi, welcome everybody.
We're live, I think.
Yeah, we are. It's Monday and it's going to be Thanksgiving on Thursday, so it's a great week.
How do you know we're actually live?
I don't, but that's okay. We'll just, I don't know.
Well, we got that. You can see somebody jumped on there.
Yay!
And says,
Somebody said we're here.
We got peak and current at 1, so somebody's watching.
It's better than just me and you.
We got people jumping on. Eric Fallout Guy jumped on. Dwayne Perry. Tuan Tran is on. He's won stuff before.
Yep.
Yep.
So glad.
Amazing Arena jumped
Thanks
on.
for
Brian
being
Wagner is always. Paul Peck. David Murray. John Burke. Bobby Willis. People are jumping on. Chad Rockman. I thought you were in California. We are headed to California tomorrow.
Tomorrow for Thanksgiving.
Tomorrow.
Our girls, they took the road trip down, but since we had a lot going on, we're flying down tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so we're super excited to
M Checks
with
from
you guys
Canada. Cool. From Joel from Houston.
This thing's not right, obviously.
Really?
Oh, it just
Boom.
jumped up.
Just
boom.
jumped
We're
up.
here.
Yeah.
So tonight, what are we going to take? We're going to slow down a little bit, and we're
Really?
going to take time to let you guys know how thankful we are for you. And Chris is going to share a little bit of his journey and some of the goals for this next year.
Yeah.
Because of you guys. The goals have changed because of you.
Yep.
And Andrew started us off with
With a
$10. And what are we
super
going
chat.
to do with that?
So tonight it is Thanksgiving coming up, and
Yes.
so in honor of Thanksgiving, whatever we get, we're gonna match it to give to the local rescue mission. Is that what you said?
Up to $250. So
So-
if you guys give $250, we'll give $250. That'd be $500 to our local rescue mission.
Yeah.
So all the money's gonna go to a good cause.
What does the local rescue mission do?
They do all kinds of stuff. They do food.
Food
they
and
do
shelter
shelter
for the
they
homeless.
do job training. They help with rehab. I mean, they have all kinds of programs, and so they're helping people that are hurting.
Yeah.
And so we want to support them.
I think every community has a certain percentage homeless population, and Boise is not immune to that.
No.
So we do have the local rescue mission is an awesome organization. So. We'd like to support them.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so kind of cool. So we're up to $250. We're gonna match, all the super chats tonight.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Some people said the video's not working. Let us know if the video's working or not. So he says it's good. So maybe it's your connection. So anyways, with that, somebody said you're not out of town, and we're not out of town yet. We're going to California tomorrow, on Wednesday
we're flying out tomorrow.
Super, super, super excited. The day before Thanksgiving, which we're blessed will be with all our family. We're going to go hang out somewhere and hopefully meet you guys.
We're going to hang out at Stone Brewery in Oceanside. So we're going there. They have a room for us to go hang out. And anybody that shows up, we're going to be bringing some Paint Life shirts. I guess that just got us pretty close to our goal.
That did.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you.
Andrew's a big supporter. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Rescue Mission will thank you.
Yeah. So we're gonna be at Stone Brewery. Just got a room there. The place is pretty large. So.
But what's cool is I think outside. Oh, hi Armando. How's the weather down in Oceanside? We have family already down there.
Beando's on.
Yes.
Our Beando.
So, but they've already made the trip down there from Idaho. So, anyways, but I think it's outside. I think it shows it's going to be 84.
Yeah.
So awesome weather.
So you can come and see Lisa in person. She's going to be there, and so is
You.
I'll be there, and Afton and McKenna, who you see on McKenna's a social media manager. She's going to be there.
Our oldest daughter's going to be there. And
Brooke, who you've seen.
Well,
I mean, all three of our girls have been in videos and done videos, so they're all going to be there. So you can come meet them.
And other family members also.
Yeah, we got other family members that are going to be there. But it's really cool because we want to, hear your guys' stories live and be able to talk with you in person, see you face to face, put a face to the name, and just... You'll learn about your story, how you got into painting, and it's kind of cool because everybody has their story.
Everybody has their story, and we heard Nicole Waters might sing for us, so we're excited to meet you, Nicole. It'd be great to see you and meet you. So.
All we got to do is provide a mic.
Okay. I don't know if we could.
I don't know how we'll do that.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll figure it out. So we're just glad for anybody to come down because that's what we're doing. Thank you so much, Steve.
Steve Gabala gave us a super chat. We got Paul Peck is on tonight.
Oh,
another one,
goodness.
Giovanni Origio.
Wow.
Thank
you so much.
New Generation Painters is on. Drome Landry.
So,
Luis Arazo.
If people don't know, up to $250 that's given, we're going to match $250 and give it to the local food bank. So those that are giving, thank you so much.
And then, I mean, all the super chat money tonight is going to the food, going to the rescue mission, and we're going to match up to $250. So everything that's given tonight goes straight to the rescue mission. So
thank
to
you
help them out. So man, am I hot. And
he's been having, which is a bummer because we have a lot of traveling, but he's had a little bit of sickness. Thank you, Tuan Tran, so much. Thank you, you guys.
We are gonna. I am gonna be talking about tonight.
We're
gonna be going over thanking some people, but I'm gonna be talking about hiring employees and training employees. I just had somebody purchase one of my bid packets today and said, how do I go about hiring them? And they're having a hard time hiring employees. And I'm gonna tell you where I find our employees, where we find the majority of them, but we have a lot of different places we find employees, kind of some creative things, and then how we go about training them. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, because I know it's kind of I get a lot of questions, email questions about that. So I think hiring employees is probably I got a lot of other friends that have businesses too, that have small businesses, and we all agree that hiring employees is the biggest challenge that we all have, hiring good quality employees.
Gabriel, thanks so much for being with us. Our one new guy, Lucas, is originally from Argentina.
Yeah.
So
we have
should learn some language.
We have a guy that works for us that is from Argentina. Yeah. It's kind of cool. He was born there, raised there.
Yep.
So kind of cool.
So we're giving money, and we are celebrating Thanksgiving, and so a lot of people, you're probably going to a friend's house, a family's house. You're probably cooking, traveling. One of those. That's what most people are doing. And we're traveling, so we kind of have it the easy way. We don't have to do all the cooking and stuff like that. But it was just a time to reflect of Thanksgiving. And so I wanted to hear from you, Chris. Like, tell me about...
Somebody asked right here, Dan360 asked, how do we donate? So what you see on your chat, you're going to see people that are giving money, the super chat. If you go down where you're messaging, there's a little $sign. If you click that $sign, that's a way to super chat. If you've never super chatted before, you're going to have to enter in like a credit card and some information. And then once you do that, just a click of the button, you can donate money. It's a really simple process, and it's right through YouTube, and it's right next to the emoji little icon too. So
Jonathan Eber said, does Chris hire illegals? And we want to be a legal company, and so we do everything legally. I do all the paperwork. I have to fill out, every company has to do this. You have to fill out a form for the federal government, saying I-9 form, saying you saw their ID, you saw their social security, and so we don't.
We run our company.
I guess if people lie, but I've never heard of anybody that does.
Well, they'd have to show a fake ID and everything, because we
haven't had that.
Card. Yeah, we do, like, our taxes. Everything is all by the book. We don't risk anything ever getting audited and getting in trouble or in workers' comp, any of that stuff. So we're pretty careful what we do.
Yeah, it's scary though how much I trust my computers completely, and so hopefully they're doing everything right. But Nicole, what people are donating to is, we said up to $250 we will match to the local rescue mission. So people are giving money to give to the local rescue mission. So pretty awesome.
So all the money is going to the local rescue mission
from you guys,
and then we're matching up to $250. That's going to come right out of our pocket. So tonight we are giving away a nail gun.
Ooh.
Brand new, a power nail gun.
Did I ever learn how to use that?
Oh, you did.
Oh no.
Yeah, we have a video, I think.
No. Some videos should be lost and burned, and
we tested it out. So I shot a few nails through it, made a video.
Did I shoot some nails with that?
I think you did. Or I think you're supposed to.
Oh no.
Awesome nail gun. I don't know why they sent it to me. The company just sent it to me and never got back to me or anything. I guess they just wanted me to test it out or something. I don't know. they sent it to me, and now I'm giving it to you. Happy Thanksgiving. There'll be one winner tonight. We're going to select somebody on the live show tonight and on the chat. You have to be on the chat, not email us when we begin drawing the winner for it. So, yeah.
So why don't you start, Chris? A huge announcement, huge, which is crazy to me. Next Monday, we won't be in California, which we will be tomorrow. We will be in London. And then we'll be driving up to Coventry for the National Paint and Decorating Show. So exciting. So exciting. But what are we going to do about show next week?
Oh, we're going to yeah, that's a good question.
Because we're going to be traveling.
We're going to be traveling. So doing a live show at 7 p.m. isn't practical because it'll be like 2 o'clock in the morning over there.
And if we didn't sleep regular, thank you so much, Dan360. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna be a different time, and then we don't know what time because they got a whole lot for us to do over there. They got a big schedule for us, so we're gonna. It's kind of like we're just gonna pop on and do it. Yeah.
So next week might be hit or miss for us. I mean, while we're traveling, obviously. Why are we doing this, Chris? Why are we going over there? Can you tell them what we're doing in the UK?
Why are we going over there?
Well, why don't you tell them what we're doing over in the UK? No.
The National Painting and Decorating Show. We're going over there to hang out in a booth with Paint Tech Academy. And we're going to be there. And then we're going there to learn how they do things, how they spray. And then I'm going to be given a class at a college there, a 4-hour course on painting. And then after both days of the Painting and Decorating Show, they have a reserved room that I'll be in that room giving a half-hour little seminar and doing a PowerPoint and just going over how we got where we got, who we are, and how it was getting here.
Yeah. So. And I think tonight you want to talk about that a little bit. Like, you started a painting business, and how did you learn?
Yeah, nowadays it's amazing because nowadays you can learn anything on YouTube. YouTube is just an amazing resource to learn anything and everything. When I first started painting, there was no YouTube. And I went to the library and tried to purchase books on painting, tried to research. There was nothing out there. The only way you learned was trial and error, and then running into some older guys in paint stores and asking them. But then nobody really wanted to give you any information.
I think there are some associations that help, and there are some unions in other states, but we don't have that in Idaho. And you just kind of started the business. So
well, I mean. Now, because back then you didn't have really like the internet. You didn't have social media. You didn't have the ability to get online and go get to the PDCA and look at them on YouTube or look at them on Facebook. Now you can get on Facebook and look at some of these sites and learn. Go to Titan's site and learn, see spraying techniques and tips and tricks. Now there's a lot of resources out there.
Thank you, Lance.
And so Lance's Wall Art, thank you very much for donating.
Yeah, everybody.
Matt Miller, please give them the marketing lessons. We'll hit that.
But so for you learned the School of Hard Knocks. And why did you start the YouTube channel? What possessed you to put the first video out there?
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, the reason why when I started my painting company, I think I kind of had a good grasp on marketing and that I needed to get my name out there. I needed to capture emails. They did have email back then. And so I needed to get people's emails so I can remind them who painted their house. But I knew in order to grow the business, I needed to market it. And back then, when I started my painting company, Facebook was for kids, YouTube was for cats, and MySpace was if you had a band, musicians, and there was nothing else. And I started a Facebook page first, and then I started a YouTube channel next. And I started those. I had no idea why I was starting them. I started them because I knew, or I thought that those would be an avenue at some point in time where I could figure out how to utilize them to market my painting company. I didn't know how I was going to do it then, because I was like, kids don't care about my painting company, but I just did it because I felt like I needed to, because I was exploring all avenues of marketing. I was doing door hangers. I was doing pull tags at grocery stores every night so people can, and I did a few little ads in the Nickel Saver. It was exploring different ways to help market myself. And I'm just like, there's got to be a way with YouTube, and there's got to be a way with Facebook at some point in time. I didn't know how then, but I did. And so I just put out 5 videos. We went back and looked today. You know, what videos did I put out right then? And I uploaded 5 videos at one time.
I remember you telling me, you know, he did go to college for computers, and so he right away made the computer page. And you told me, you know, if I paint the outside of your house, I want to be a resource so that if my customers want to paint a room, I could show them how to do it. And so you started with the idea of giving back.
Yeah.
I mean, you wanted to teach because you didn't have a teacher.
Yeah, I think that was part of my thought process, is there was nobody to teach me. So like one of the videos I created was on tips, airless tips, because I couldn't find no place. I mean, what tips to use, what sizes, what did what. There was no place. And so I'm like, I need to put something out there so people will have a resource to find out fast and easy, where it took me forever to try to figure it out. And it was just really weird because there was nothing out there available. And YouTube, at that point in time, YouTube, nobody made money on YouTube, and YouTube was just all free. Now people get paid for, you know, ads that are seen, ad revenue and stuff like that. And so, but it was completely different. And so then another thing, I just wanted to make a video of me and you saying this is what BNK Painting is and who we are.
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally funny.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but that was what you started. You want to give back. You want to be a resource. And so you started with the idea of helping others, but things are kind of changing. And so explain as far as this last year, people have been saying, why don't you use this? Why don't you use that? And you never really listened. And now you're starting to realize.
I wouldn't necessarily say I never really listened, but I learned almost everything I learned was all on my own. It was trial and error, new construction, just, you know, painting and ruining stuff and figuring it out the hard way. And we had one paint store that's right down the street from us. It was my local resource. It was basically in my back door and right in my backyard. And so it was just convenient and easy. And so I just got to know their products and started using their products. And I believed, because that painting company is worldwide. And so because they're worldwide, I think I just had this assumption that they produce the best products in the world. Because they're worldwide, they have all the money for resources, so they have to be the best. And I'm not saying they aren't the best, but and so we just were using them. And then I had a lot of people question me if I tried something new. They would say, oh, you're not, you know, the SW guy anymore. And I was never paid or sponsored or was paid to promote any of their products. It's just what I used. And so it's just interesting. People would ask me, you know, how come you're not using this paint? How come you haven't tried this paintbrush? How come you haven't tried this paint? I'm like, well, the stuff I use works well for me. It's great. But then I think just, you know, over time you start to evaluate it. We start to see, you know, problems and issues with certain products, and we're just like, getting frustrated. And I think my mindset was just like, and we have all these people, like, I mean, hundreds of thousands of people giving us ideas that I never had before. And they're like, you're saying, you got to try the Corona paintbrush. And then eventually I'm like, why don't we try the Corona paintbrush? Why don't we try PPG paints? And I mean, it's a little inconvenient because the paint stores are a long ways away from us. But why don't we? Because ultimately, that small inconvenience, we should be giving our customers the best product. We should be using the best tools because of our profile on social media. We want to be known for using the best tools and using the best products. And not using something cheap. And
so that's what, I mean, you started out wanting to help others, but in return, you guys are helping us look at what we're using and evaluate the different products out there, because it's a big world out there and there is more than one paint company and one paintbrush. and there is different prices, and we need to look into all of it.
Yeah, just in the short period of time that we've, explored your guys' recommendations.
Thank you, Brian.
We're just like blown away with some of the products out there. Absolutely amazed. Blown away with PPG's Breakthrough. Absolutely amazing product. That's one of them that we really like, and we're going to be testing, some more to see if we're going to be using it. But we've tested some Pratt and Lambert stuff, but it's interesting. So we've tried some Behr stuff,
and we do like on Instagram, he's put pictures up of different paints, and a lot of you guys have given us feedback, and you've said, try this, try that. We are going to. So we appreciate all your input, all your suggestions.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing that. So our year 2018.
If I look hot and sweaty, I am, because I got a fever.
He is. He's been on antibiotics for a week and a half, and it's not good timing. He's got to get better, because when you travel, it's not fun to be sick.
Yep.
So yeah, we don't want him to be sick. So when are we going to do the giveaway?
That's the one. We're gonna give away the nail gun towards the end and the end of the show, and then we'll give out a T-shirt and a couple stickers in the middle.
So before we go on, our announcement is this Wednesday we're going to be in Oceanside, California from 6 to 8 at Stone Brewery. Come down to see us. We'd love to meet you. We'd love to hear your story. And then we're going to be next week in Coventry,
England.
And we're going to be at the National Paint and Decorating Show on the 28th and 29th. Guest of Paint Tech Spraying Makes Sense.
Paint Tech Training Academy.
Yeah, they're doing a great job over there, and we're really excited to learn from them. And then afterwards, we're going to be going over to Berlin,
Germany.
Berlin. We were thinking we were going to be able to paint the Berlin Wall, but it's cold there.
Yeah, we hear Germany is an absolutely amazing place. I just went
excited.
Did a bid with a customer today, and he said he's been to Germany multiple places. Says it's absolutely amazing. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna go to Berlin, and we're gonna see the different sprayers and the different equipment and learn from people there. And so that's 2018. We want to meet you guys. We want to see what's working for you, what's not working for you, and we're excited.
We got to talk about hiring too. People want to know.
Okay. So do we have any stickers you want to give away real fast? And then I want to read. I just want to read a couple thank yous.
Midway through the show. That's at 7:30.
Okay.
We're only 20 minutes into the show.
Only 20 minutes into the show. Oh my goodness gracious.
I know you have a lot of notes. Let me talk a little bit about. We interviewed somebody today. I think we're just always hiring. I think ever since we started our business, it's just been this never-ending process of always needing employees. And I think this summer we turned down so much work. I think we could have had 2 painting crews, maybe 3 painting crews. And the only reason we don't is because first off, you need a supervisor to supervise one of the crews. Then you need workers for that supervisor. So if you have 3 crews, you need 3 high quality supervisors. At least 3 employees that work with them. And then I got to supervise them all myself. So I got to supervise the supervisors. And then run a YouTube channel, and that's not the easiest thing to do. But the biggest challenge is trying to find those high quality people. And I mean, just to start off, we can just go over the employees. Where'd we get them? Each one of them.
So we hired Lucas this summer, and where did you get him?
Start off at the bottom.
Yeah. We don't.
So the newest employee.
Yeah.
So the newest, wasn't he Facebook or no?
Facebook.
Facebook. We hired Lucas, found us on Facebook. And Facebook ad. And in Facebook ads, it's crazy because Facebook has the ability to, and it didn't cost me anything to place help or not. I guess we call it help wanted, an ad, and I placed an ad for I need a painter, and I thought maybe I would get 1 or 2 replies. It was crazy how many replies we got for that.
We got 1 good employee out of it.
And we got 1 really, really good employee. Lucas is absolutely amazing. So Facebook worked. And we just got Lucas not that long ago. Great worker. Great person.
Yeah.
And I want to say I'm like surprised. It's just absolutely amazing. So I didn't expect that. But Facebook contacted me, was interested in me going to like some seminar or something like that and talking about this kind of stuff. And I didn't end up going and doing it. But they asked if I had any success with their Facebook ads. Yeah, we reached the super chat goal. John said
We
it's
met.
like crazy.
Oh, yay! Thank you. Why don't you say thank you to everybody real fast? Go. Can you spool down?
So we'll say. Let's see. We met our goal to.
What we matched.
If anybody doesn't know, all the super chats coming in tonight, all of them are going to our local rescue mission to feed the homeless and stuff. In honor of Thanksgiving, we've got people. Tim Cloker, vibrating paintbrush forever. He says, Ryan Petzel, David Murray, Morales drywall and painting, Lance's wall art, Tuan Tran, Paul Peck, Dan 360, Tuan Tran again, Giovanni Orego. Hopefully I said that right. Yeah. Steve Gabala, Andrew Slovacek, and Andrew Slovacek again. Thank you all you guys very much. All the money, everything that's given tonight is going to the local rescue mission, and we're matching $250. So we've already made that goal. So we're gonna be writing a check for $250 and plus whatever comes in tonight. So
yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So very, very, very.
Thanksgiving is an awesome day.
It is. It is. It's nice to get together with family and relax.
Because I'm totally thankful for all of our employees.
Yes.
Because I don't know. I mean, we're blessed. We're lucky. I don't know what you want to call it. We got amazing employees.
We do.
So, so we talked about Lucas. We hired Lucas off of Facebook, and so Facebook works. I mean, and I just started Facebook this year, but. Well, the Facebook ads, we've had other people apply from me just not posting a specific ad. Facebook has, it's an app that does it. I used to just put, in, when you enter in, what do you call it, like a message or whatever, I would just throw out there that, when you guys hear that, that's John.
That's John, and so that's why it's a showstopper.
John's on the other side. He's at home replying to you guys. So John he's always with us, sometimes here or sometimes at home. But so the Facebook works. We've had people we've painted for that they follow us, and then we'll place a help wanted on Facebook, and then their kids will. We've had multiples.
So last 2 years ago, we got one boy that we painted his parents' house. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
So we had Jake.
Well, you don't have to say his last name, but he's worked for us the last 2 summers, and then he brought his friends.
He brought 2 of his soccer buddies. They all play soccer, and they are absolutely amazing.
So that's another way. So customers we painted for their kids. Ads on Facebook.
This is why you need to have a Facebook page. For one thing, you need to have a Facebook page so you can keep your customers can follow you. You can remind your customers who painted your house. You can throw out tidbits, how to do this, how to do that. We're always trying to educate our customers, because if they want to paint the room themselves, I'm going to show them how to do it, because you know what? There is an unlimited amount of painting out there. You have to believe that and have faith that there truly is. I mean, we were turning down I couldn't even believe how much work we turned down. So if you provide amazing customer service, good quality paint job, the work is going to be there, and just have faith that it will be. And so Facebook, the actual app now that just started not that long ago, worked amazing. And then just posting updates or whatever they're called.
And Jonathan Ebert says, I have artists from the local colleges, and that's local colleges.
We're gonna get on that now. So. The local colleges, John, who's worked for us for, I don't know, John's on the other end.
So he can tell us.
Right here, he can tell us. So John went to college at Boise Bible College here. And so I would go to the colleges. I'd go there, I'd email them a little help wanted ad, and they would post it on their board, and John saw the board, replied to it. And then the bigger colleges now, BSU, we do it all the time, and we'll talk about some employees. Boise State, it's all online, and you create like a profile and everything, and you just post ads on there. And we get, right now, Ryan found us from BSU ad, and Ryan works for us. Absolutely amazing employee. Brett works for us. He got us from BSU. Replied on BSU ad. I mean, and it's amazing, and it's free. So here's the next thing: it doesn't cost you anything. The local colleges want their kids to find jobs and be employed, because they want to be paid for you to go to school.
Yeah.
If you don't have a job and you can't afford to go to school, then you have to leave. So they want you to have a job.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. All the things you're telling them about are free because that's how you marketed your business. It was just you doing the work and finding free ways to get jobs and to get employees. So there's no reason why, you know, if you have a problem with that.
There's a lot of ways that you can pay people to for ads and stuff like that. I've never. There's so many ways that you can do it for free. There's so many ways that you can market your painting company for free that doesn't cost you anything. That if you're just willing to after your day's over to get behind the computer and spend a couple hours, you can market yourself for free in amazing ways with Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat even. Imagine that. You can market your painting company with Snapchat. But
LinkedIn.
So we got, I mean, John came from a local college. Brian, who did we got? Zach. How did we get Zach?
He was a friend.
Zach is absolutely amazing.
So we hired his friend. And
his friend worked for us.
His friend worked for us, and I think it was like a word of mouth. His friend said, "Oh, come work at this company," and he ended up working out, and the guy who referred him didn't. So you never know.
And so you have to. I mean, to me, like it's not a secret, but then a lot of people just don't know it. I mean, the local colleges are just an amazing resource. But what do you get from the local colleges? Typically, you're going to get inexperienced workers, but for all the hiring I've done over the years, I really like to have them inexperienced because we can train them fast. John and I can train guys super fast. I mean, we can have them we can have them spraying within a month, and literally, and you can.
Not everybody. Because there is talent and there is skill and there is not everybody can do that, but the ones that are capable, you train them.
Some of them can be a journeyman painter in a couple years. I mean, Zach, who works for us, I mean, he was just, you know,
he's with us 3 years.
16 or 17-year-old kid working in Wendy's, and what the guy can do now is absolutely amazing. He's worked for us, used that with 3 years or something like that. I mean, give the guy a spray gun and he can do just about anything. He can paint with a brush, he can roll walls, he can touch up. It's amazing. And it's just a matter of you training them and you training them properly. So I have in the past, I've had problems with hiring people. This is the problem. If I hire somebody with 15 years experience, it's really nice because they can just walk right in, grab a sprayer and start spraying, but they always want to do it their way. And their way isn't necessarily the B&K painting way. And so there has to be some give and take. And so we need them to do it our way, like walk in the house and not wear their shoes in the house. Sometimes instead of I had a battle with a guy because I wanted him to use a 9-inch roller and he wanted to use an 18, and I'm like, well, not in this situation. And so I mean, it seems like a battle. And then there was the battle with the guys 15 years, you know, on the job or whatever, and they wanted to take smoke breaks like every hour. And
but I think the thing is we've gotten better with communicating what we're looking for, and the big thing is being hardworking and being flexible and being teachable, you know, because I mean, you can get somebody that's painted for years and they're teachable and they understand, oh, this is how they do things, and they're open to that. But it's our communication skills.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not easy. When we sit somebody down, we you know did an interview today, and we sit them down and we talk to them, and then we explain who we are as a company. And here's my expectations. We expect, you know, people that have good work ethics. I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, we like clean cut quality people without criminal records typically. I mean, it's really hard, you know, because one thing, you're going into people's homes and I wouldn't say not criminal records. I'm trying to say not criminal records. I guess what I'm trying to decide. I mean, you have to have somebody that just, you know, has the appearance of trustworthiness, and the customer is going to see you face to face. You're going to have good quality communication skills and stuff, and so they got to trust you to go in their house.
And character is revealed. You get to know somebody, and the thing is yeah, maybe there is something in the back, but that doesn't define who they are. Like, they may be really trustworthy now. So we do, you know, some interviews can go for hours because we're just getting to know them. You know, what their beliefs are, what their values are, what they're looking for in an employer. Because, you know, the guy we spoke to today, I wanted to know from him, it needs to be a right fit on both sides. And, you know, 15 years of hiring people, and having to let some go, we're learning that, you know, it's you got to communicate and you got to talk, and it's just
you got to have. I mean, you got to have good communication skills. You got to be.
It's got to be win-win for both.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing. It's like we may be looking for this, and you're looking for this. You know, a lot of times I'll tell people in the summer we work long hours, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, me, I want to do that." And then after a first week, they're like, "Can I get off early?" You know, so you kind of learn things, but I think we're taking more time getting to know people, and, you know, trying our best to make it a right situation for us and them. You know, because we had to let somebody go at the beginning of the year, and it wasn't the right work environment for him. And so we don't want, you know, everybody has different gifts and abilities, and it's not a good environment if he's not happy and not having success. And then we're hard on him.
I mean, we're trying to create. I mean, I think we're trying to create a painting crew that, you know, breaks the stereotypes of construction workers and construction workers and painters, and we're looking for just, you know, good quality, clean cut guys that just, you know, present themselves well and, you know, offer good customer service. And it's that thing when a customer hands you the keys, they go off to work, you know, and they trust you in their house.
It's a big responsibility.
You have to be a person, you know, of high moral character. You have to have, you know, honesty and integrity and stuff, because they're giving you basically all the valuables in their house and trusting you that you're not going to walk off with any of them. And so you're trying to hire guys, you know, that fit that mold, and it's not easy to do. It's very difficult.
Well,
it's not it's been the hardest challenge in owning our business.
And that's the thing, is you understand why big corporations are how they are. You understand why they have an HR department. You understand why they have all these different departments. And when you're a small business like we are, you know, you have to, you know, be able to do your accounting. You have to be able to do your marketing. You have to be able to do a good job. You have to manage people. Like, there's so much to it. And so for me, it's given me great respect for my husband, seeing him start this business and all the different gifts and abilities he has. But then I've realized, oh, that's why people go to college and get a degree in HR, because we've been just learning by doing. And, you know, we're still learning every day, and we still have room for improvement. And so that's why we're thankful for you guys, because you guys are giving us suggestions. You guys are giving us ideas that are helping us be better.
So you need to sit down and just, you know, interview the person, spend your time interviewing them and trying to, you know, evaluate where they are in their life now, because regardless of what their past is, where you are in your life now is what matters. And so you've got to interview them and find out where they stand, what type of morals and what type of character do they have now, and are they going to be somebody that fits in your company and it's going to be trustworthy and honest, somebody that you can trust to hand you the keys to your vehicle. When these guys drive off in our vehicles, man, there's like $50,000 in one of the vehicles, and they could just head off and say, you know, off across state lines and have themselves a free vehicle, you know, and so full of paint tools. So you've got to have this mutual trust and everything too. So it's not easy. So
no. So let's give away a sticker at 7:38.
We should get this.
I have a lot of stickers packed up because they are going with us to.
They're heading
to California.
To California.
So you got little bags. So most of them are already packed.
At Stone Brewery. We're gonna be at Stone Brewery
this Wednesday.
Wednesday, 6 to 8 p.m. We're gonna be there and giving away some Paint Life shirts and some stickers. So kind of cool.
And we'll be videoing you because we want you.
We got some super rad home improvement stickers and Idaho painter stickers. So how are we going to give them away? We got somebody already guessed. We should just write a number down here. Give me a thing here.
Jonathan, we do have a license. I don't think you have to have a license to paint in Idaho, do you?
You do not have to have a license to paint in Idaho.
But we do have one. And what else do we have? We have a couple different things in Idaho. Chris has done, you know, everything that...
I mean, you don't have to have a license to paint in Idaho. You're supposed to be a registered contractor. It costs you $25 and everybody can be registered. Yeah. I'm a licensed contractor through the state of Idaho, but all it is paying money and show that you can that you have insurance and stuff, that if you got sued that you can cover it. There's no testing involved. There's nothing involved to saying you're a journeyman painter. So John, we'll give away 3 stickers, and the first 3 people that John sees that have this number, and between 1 and 100, the first people are already starting writing numbers, and I'll see if anybody's even I haven't seen the number yet. So between 1 and 100, the first 3 people get stickers, and the number is above 50. So above 50, between 1 or above 50, but below 100. And it's 2 digits because it's above 50. So that's a hint, 2 digits. And you can't write, somebody's got 8,670,534.
Some people are saying in other states you need
exams,
right, and you need and I think that's important. I think that's one thing. We're going to meet with Paint Tech, and this summer we went and met with Danny Lucas, and what Danny Lucas has in common with Paint Tech is they want to raise the bar. They understand the craftsmanship that goes into being a painter, the skill that goes into being a painter, and they're educating and they're teaching and they're equipping painters in the UK, and they're raising the bar. And we want to be a part of that, because I think what painters do is amazing. They're the finishers. They go in and they make the job look wonderful or horrible. And
painters are important.
Painters are very important.
What we do takes a lot of skill.
It does.
And it's a trade.
It is a trade that should be respected, and you guys should be able to, at the end of your day, take a step back and look at what you've accomplished, and you should feel good about what you've accomplished. And that's why we love you guys sharing your work with us. I had one guy say, retag this, I sent it to you. I love seeing that. I love seeing how you guys are sharing. This is what it looked like before. This is what it looked like after.
We got 3 winners.
Okay.
So we got Sigor 2011 is one of the winners. Felipe Guerrero is another winner. And Jim Reiner is another winner. So John found those 3. So those 3 people, email us. John will type in live show at the-idaho-painter.com and email us. Tell us what you won. And then here in a few minutes, we'll give away a shirt and 1 shirt tonight.
And that's what Premier Painting and Service, I think you're underappreciated as a painter. I think that is true, and we want to change that. We want the world to see what you guys are and what you're accomplishing, and
I definitely
part of the change.
Yeah, I think we've had painters. I think painters, contractors as a whole, were seen as, I don't know, what do you call them, blue collar workers or something like that, or not even that. We're just kind of
even bottom.
They're just the stereotype is just not good. When all the trade there's a skill to all the trades. I mean,
yes.
I can't
they should
just
all be respected.
Yeah. I mean, I can't just go walk out and just, I can because I've done it before, but if I didn't know what I was doing, I mean, to read a set of plans and to go frame our garage that we're building right now, I mean, it takes some skill. I mean,
does.
Painting,
It does.
I mean, you got to have, we've had, good painters and bad painters. We've had people some guys work for us that they're just never going to be good.
Yeah.
And at cutting a line or something like that.
And they could do another job. And that's why for us, with hiring, we want it to be the right situation for us and for them. And so I think that's one thing. In the past, we've needed people so bad that we've kept people on that we should have let go. And it wasn't the best for them, and it wasn't the best for us. It didn't make a good work environment. A lot of frustration on both sides. And so that's one thing that we're learning is, it's not just about us, but it's about the people and caring about the people that are working for you.
We need to talk about training too now. We're going to, get on, because I said I would be talking about, training employees and training employees. How do you go about training someone? Majority of the people we hire don't have any experience at all. And both John and I have kind of different, methods of training employees, but we start them off doing what we just call lights, numbers, and downspouts. And so they're just taking off lights, taking off downspouts. So they're just kind of you got to have some mechanical skills because you're just taking and removing.
Yeah, because I've gotten phone calls when people's numbers are upside down on their house.
My goodness.
And then people say, my lights aren't working because they're wired wrong. So there's skill in that.
So we literally just hand them a drill and just say, go take the downspouts off. And I'm always observing them. I'm painting, doing my tasks, but I'm observing them at the same time, doing what they're doing throughout the day and seeing how well they're doing it, the type of questions they're asking and stuff. And it just depends on how fast do they progress past lights, numbers, and downspouts. Because as soon as you get that kind of stuff done, well, then we jump you right into masking. Just show you how to load up a masker and then mask. And once you can mask, then what else do we have you do? But we throw a paintbrush in their hand. And typically, I don't start off by instructing them painting. I give them a paintbrush, a roller, and just say, paint this window, roll this window. And I start to see how they go about doing it and what knowledge they have, and I'll observe them do it. And then from there, I'll begin my steps of teaching them, slowly. I don't like to throw too much at them at once, but I'll walk over after a while and just say, here's how I would roll this window really quick, and I'll give them a few pointers and then go from there. And so you don't want to overwhelm them with a whole lot of information, because there really is a whole lot to learn in this trade. I'm still learning stuff even to this day.
Yeah, and that's why we want to thank you, because not only is he trying to put content out there to help you guys, but what you're giving us, the feedback back, is helping us. And that's why this year we are testing out different rollers, different paintbrushes, different products, because we really want to find out what is the best that we can use, and then to share our findings with you. And I'm sure when we find, just like the Corona brush, you loved it, you're like, I love the Corona brush, and people are like, well, yeah, we've been telling you that for years.
Yeah.
So we really are thankful to you guys, and we're thankful to all the super chatters that gave. All that money is going to be going to our local
XC Painter gave $15.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
is going to go to our local rescue mission. And that's another thing, like
we are running out of time.
Okay. But one more thing is, I think everybody deserves a second chance in life, and just that attitude of like, if you have hard time, you could be a painter. I think that's the thing, is we want to break that stereotype. If you've had a hard life and you want to learn and be a painter, great. That's a great skill and trade, but it's not the bottom of the barrel. Because for me, I did graduate from college, and I do kind of, pay our bills and do stuff. But if you gave me a paintbrush and trained me, he would fire me.
Yeah,
he would fire me. Thank you, Susan, for being with us.
I went to college for 9 years, and I got a college degree, and one thing is urban and regional planning.
Yeah.
And I could be working behind a desk, in a suit and tie, and I chose to become a painter because I love what I do. I love painting.
Yeah.
I love my career. It's been an absolute amazing career. It's the best job I've ever done. The best thing I've ever done. It's
rewarding. It's very rewarding. And for me to see as your wife, you have a skill. You work very hard, and you get rewarded for it. And so,
not a lot of people can say they love their job. I love my job,
and I'm sure you guys do too. So share that with us.
And painting can be a very financially lucrative career if done right too. You just have to do it right. And so there's a lot to learn about it, and we're teaching a lot of that stuff to help you guys do that. But
so you're saying you need to try and start giving that away? Is that what you're saying?
I just say we're running out of time, so if you had anything you need to say, because we're gonna give away one shirt.
So I just wanted, we try to answer people's questions to everything, but he's got to sleep at some point, so does John, so does McKenna, so do I.
Really?
So but every time you send a picture saying this is what I've completed, this was before, this is after, we love it. We love getting that feedback. Chris works really hard trying to keep his painting business up and running, and then trying to do this, which is another business in itself. And that encouragement that you're giving him keeps him going. Yeah. And so we really want to thank you guys for being with us and for encouraging us.
We get some super cool, emails, messages and stuff on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and I mean, it just makes this whole thing even funner. Yeah. It's like, I mean, seeing this stuff and how we're helping other people's businesses. I mean, I would have never dreamed. Yeah. But we're gonna give away a T-shirt. I wrote a number on the back of.
We're giving a T-shirt away.
A T-shirt away.
It may not get mailed. Unless,
it probably won't get mailed till we get back. But I wrote a number on the back of the sticker.
Unless you mail it tonight.
From the first, there's gonna be one person. John's gonna have to look it up.
One shirt only.
One shirt. We're gonna give away a Paint Life shirt. And so John's gonna have to capture this number. And then we're going to give away the nail gun. So I sent John the number, and I'm sure somebody probably saw me type it in on my phone or something.
Oh, I did, and I'm sitting right next to you.
The number's between 1 and 50.
Yeah.
Seen somebody already close. Mm-hmm. But 1 in 50, John's going to be looking for that number. I'm going to go over here and begin drawing the winner for the nail gun. Mm-hmm. So you have to be on a live show, and you have to be on the chat to win. The rules. So John's looking for numbers, and I don't see him typing yet. So
and that's for a shirt. You're gonna have to email me your size. If you do it tonight, there's possibility before going to the airport, I will drop it off. So
I just saw somebody.
Okay.
I saw somebody with the number.
And it's who John sees. That's the winner.
There we go. We do have a winner, Jeremy Applegate. Jeremy Applegate, you're the winner of a proud winner of a Paint Life shirt. So
email us your
live show at the-idahopainter.com. John will type it in right there.
Address.
Jeremy Applegate, you're the winner of a super rad Paint Life shirt. And that's our own logo and design.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's seen, but it has a logo on the back too. It has our super cool copyrighted logo.
And you guys are with us on YouTube, so I don't know if you know that we are actually on Instagram as...
Paint Life has been trademarked.
Okay. That's awesome news. I was going to have you say Instagram if they don't follow us, to go to Instagram. What's our...
Instagram is Idaho Painter. Facebook is The Idaho Painter.
The Idaho
and then our website is theidahopainter.com, where we got all kinds of tips and tricks, marketing tips and tricks. If you need help marketing your company, we got it all available there.
Jonathan, it's good to hear that you love owning a paint company. Yeah. I know there's days that are a little bit challenging, but Andrew Slovacek said, if you don't love what you're doing, you should change.
Gleam is drawing a winner. So John, here we go. Gleam for the nail gun. Gleam just drew the first winner, but you got to be on the live show. You got 3 minutes. Joseph Middleton. Joseph Middleton is Joseph Middleton on the show tonight. He's got 3 minutes to claim the prize, and then he's on the show. Joseph Middleton from Cape Coral, Florida.
Yeah.
So
hopefully they're having better.
We'll see. Have you seen a Joseph Middleton on tonight?
I have not.
And
so can I read some of these names?
And John will text me as soon as 3 minutes is up. Mm-hmm. So good. Read some names. Thank you too.
So on Instagram, people share what they've done. They tag us. Do they tag us on Facebook too?
I'm always confused with that. You tag and hashtag and. Tag and hashtag on Instagram, and you tag or hashtag, I'm not sure, on Facebook. I think it's called tagging.
Yeah, so on Instagram, I just was looking through it, and I just, we are thankful for all the comments and the feedback, but I wanted to say thank you to Lance's Wall Art, New Generation Painters, Steady Line Painting, Mr. Get Painted, Mike Mystic Painting, Final Coat Painters, Devlin Core, MMA Clipped Up, Steve Gubliana, is that? Gubala. Sorry, Steve. I know you're with us.
He's always on.
Puro Fine Wood Woodworking, Live Wire 74, The Paint Professionals, Full Coverage Painting, All General 760, we love all the feedback. We love that these are other painters. We want to be that type of community where we can encourage, we can support, and we can help each other out so that we are equipped to give the best finished product to our customers. I wanted to thank, so we love, when I send out stickers and shirts, we put a note saying, tag us. We love that. And so Pro Finish Painting 4003, they posted wearing our shirt. Painttastic Painting, they showed a picture wearing one of our hats. Jerry Bramlett, he showed a picture wearing our shirt. Gorilla Painting showed a picture in Mexico wearing our shirt. We love that. So if you get shirts from us or hats or stickers, send a picture. It really, it means a lot. So thank you.
It makes us feel like good about giving it to people, because then they're like, oh my gosh, they just took a picture with it. They're thankful, and they showed us where they're at with it. So it's really cool.
But it's a mutual, you know, we're trying to share information with you guys, and you guys are sharing it back. So kind of like a relationship.
John, we're going to end up drawing another winner, I'm sure, because I think the 3 minutes is. I haven't seen. John hasn't said the person's on, so I'm going to get ready to revoke the winner and select somebody else for the power nail gun. And this isn't a cheap nail gun. This is a really, really good nail gun.
I think I tested it out.
Yeah, when they sent it to me, I thought I'd never heard of it. I mean, I've used nail guns a lot of my life and stuff, but I never heard of this company. And I thought, oh, it's just gonna be a cheap nail gun, because they just randomly sent them to me for free. And I opened it up and I was impressed. It's
okay, let's draw again. Somebody's saying draw another winner.
Well, I gotta wait for John to say it's time's up. John texted me. He's like, he's got the timer. John is the boss. I mean, he's the boss at the job, and he's the boss right now.
And I'm the boss in the office.
And she's the boss in the office, and I just do what I'm told.
He's the boss.
Pretty soon, John.
I always make them feel like they're the boss.
I'm sure the way John's going, he's going to be my boss, and Zach's going to be my boss too, like in the near future. Those guys are just absolutely amazing. But I'm sure 3 minutes is not going by very fast.
I have a couple more I could say, and I see a few of you on here.
We can talk about training employees and.
Well, let me just say a couple more thank yous.
All right, we want to.
Okay,
Time's up. I'm revoking the win.
Steady Brush Painting, ZK Painting, a couple painters, Hook and Ladder Painting, Painter Paul 414, the Cincinnati Painter, Freshco Painting, TJ's Painting.
Jeremy McWhorter. Jeremy McWhorter from Biloxi, MS. What's MS? Minnesota?
I think so.
MS, Biloxi, Minnesota. Jeremy Mack.
Sometimes we're not smart.
His email's, I shouldn't say what his email is, I guess, because then, Jeremy McWhorter, are you on the show? I mean, let's don't make us draw like so many. We should probably just give him 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Because we're running out of time. We'll give him 2 minutes, John.
DERN says painters might build more respect in the profession if an apprenticeship program were required for state licensures and certificates, maybe through community colleges. That is exactly correct. And that's what we're going to the UK for.
We're going to the Paint Tech Training Academy. Has every weekend training academies. We are going there to meet with them. We're in the process of starting our own training academy. Can I say that?
You can. We're not quite there yet, but we are definitely...
We're getting there to starting our own training academy, and we're looking at meeting with Paint Tech Training Academy to make it like global.
Yeah, well, we want to learn from them, and we don't know. We're just going to meet them, but they're doing it.
We are going to be making our training academy.
We are making our own.
We are.
So, but it's just like everything. That's a whole nother business, and he's working on it, and John's working on it.
Certified by the Idaho Painter Crew.
Yep.
Staff. So that's in the makings, and it's coming soon. So it's very soon. John is part of the mastermind to that. So he's working on it. Because John is a teacher.
Yep.
He does. He gets up on the pulpit and teaches.
Sometimes he has to teach you.
He truly is a teacher.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
He is.
He teaches painting and he teaches other things.
Yeah, the Bible.
The Bible.
Yep. So, we're waiting for one more. I want to say a couple more people.
Oh, he said time. So he revoked the winner. We got to give this thing away. Okay. Draw winners. Here we go. Draw. I don't have my laptop to show you it drawing, but trust me, I'm honest. Amber Borland. Borland from West Plains, Missouri. Have you seen Amber on? Let's see, Amber. I've never even seen that name on our live show before, I don't think. But Amber Borland, I mean, you won this nail gun. I mean, I'm sure it's not... I didn't buy it, so I don't know how much it costs. And I guess I bought a whole bunch of nail guns, but I never... When I buy tools, I don't look at the cost. I just grab the tool I want and I go hand them this funny little thing. Like, they're all free to me. Everything's free.
Not free.
I just give them this credit card, this little plastic thing, and they just give me stuff.
And then when my credit card bill comes in, I say, Chris, what have you been purchasing?
Every time I walk into Home Depot, it's all free. I just give them this dumb little piece of plastic, and they give me stuff. They give me stuff, really.
That's the problem with credit cards. We should just do cash. I'm going back to cash society.
So it's not free?
No, definitely not free.
I pay for all that stuff?
Yes, you do.
So all those tools my guys are abusing, I paid for them?
Yes.
Oh. Guess I better get on them.
Yeah.
Take care of my tools that I'm paying for.
It's a 110 Brad Nailer online. Pretty high end on that cost.
$110 Brad Nailer online?
Is that expensive? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the Brad Nailers that I pay for are less than that. We usually use just like the Home Depot Husky ones, and they're just more, lower end ones, but they work. I mean, they're fine.
Yeah.
They're not the best.
Yeah.
I wish some of these companies would like send us some to test. And I mean, these guys, I don't even know.
They sent it to you.
They did, but like I mean, I never even heard. Why not like all the other companies? Like,
oh my gosh.
Time's running out. John just said time. Winner revoke. This happened to us last time. Somebody put a Juan sprayer.
And it's time to go. It's time to go. But we want to. Okay, he's going to do another drawing, but I just want to.
David Lopez from Galveston, Texas.
God, these are places that probably need it.
Yeah, Galveston. They could use it.
Yeah. So I want to thank you guys. Thank you for being with us. Thank you, Jonathan E. Bear. Thank you, David Murray. Thank you, Lynn Lanham. Thank you, Brian Wagner. I mean, all of you guys, we are so thankful that you are with us. We're thankful for your suggestions. Even sometimes we are like, I don't agree with that necessarily, but we appreciate the feedback because we need to be challenged just like other people need to be challenged.
Salvador Tavares says, I need your opinion about Corona brushes. Corona brushes are amazing. We've specifically tested the Chinex bristle ones, absolutely amazing. I've tested the Tinex, I think it's Tinex nylon. John might correct me. Loved them both. Those guys make high quality brushes. Some of the best brushes out there at period and at a very fair price. Corona brushes are amazing. I definitely can sit here, not pay a dime buy them. I even emailed them and asked me if they would send me one for free, and they didn't. But they're amazing. A must. If you have a Corona, if you can get a hold of a Corona brush, give them a try. You will not be dissatisfied.
So are we going to try another person?
Yeah. Let's see. We're waiting for John. I guess David Lopez is not on, so he just said. It's amazing how many people enter to win this stuff. And what I'm picking, if you don't know, our website, theidahopainter.com, we have a link there where you can enter the giveaways, and you have to have entered, there on our website to even be drawn for this. So it's drawing another winner, and we'll see. Kim Fortenberry. I've never seen that name on our Weatherford, Texas. I've never seen.
My goodness.
Forten, Forten, Berry as our last name.
Yeah, Josh Perfect Pro. Let us know what you think about the Wolf brush. Let us know what you think about it.
I do not think Kim Fortenberry is on the show.
We'll find out. We'll find out. So if any of you guys are in the UK, please come to Coventry to the National Paint and Decorating Show. We'd love to meet you and catch up with you. And then if you're in Berlin, I had one person on Facebook say that they'd want to see us in Berlin. And so that's going to be a pretty quick trip, but we would love to meet up with you as long as you speak English.
What do you mean? If they don't speak English, I'll meet up with them.
Oh, okay.
Why not?
I guess he'll read a German book on the airplane.
I don't know. We'll
He'll
communicate.
get-
I mean, you can go
He'll get
like,
off- he'll get
how?
off the plane.
I mean, shake hands.
What
I mean,
is
you
it?
can do something.
Speaker de Deutsch? Is that it?
Sprachen de Deutsch.
Sprachen de Deutsch. That will be my...
Sprachen de Deutsch.
Yeah, so...
I speak German.
You know. I wish we did interview somebody today, and he is a refugee, and has been in our country for a little over a year, and his English was really good.
Amazing.
And
Good. He spoke English.
He did. He spoke really good English, and I just think... I'm just thankful, because I think if I got put in another country, I would have a hard time. So I'm thankful, you know.
We did. I mean, if there's somebody in Germany that who follows us,
Yeah.
we need to meet up with at least one person.
Yeah,
to
I have
get a
somebody
video.
I've been talking to on
Good.
Facebook, but we are going to do
Good.
videos.
I guess we're
there.
going to be revoking this winter because
Yes.
John hasn't texted me. He hasn't texted me
Yes.
time yet, and he hasn't texted me. Yo, they're on. I've never seen Kim Fortenberry ever on a
No,
live show before,
no.
but that doesn't mean because on.
We only have one to give away. A couple times we've had problems,
Time's up.
and we've luckily had multiple, and we've been able to send it. We only have one of these, right? We can only give one away.
Yeah,
That's
like
it.
the last time when we had it,
Oopsie.
Wesley Desirlatka.
He's from Berlin, but that's Connecticut.
Whoa, Berlin, Connecticut.
I didn't know there was a
So
Berlin, Connecticut.
Wesley Desirlatka.
Yes.
Desirlatka.
Yes, Brian. We do.
Desirlatka. I've never seen that name on our live show either. Well, it's interesting, all these people entering to win this stuff, but they
Yeah.
don't go to our live show.
It's a lot of people could already be traveling. Like we're traveling tomorrow. 'cause
No, but
we
I've said
need
I've
another
never
day at
seen
home.
these names before.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting. But then once again, their avatar, like, XE Painter, I see right here.
Yeah.
I mean, he's talking
What's
to
your name?
518 painters. They could have a completely different.
That's
they could have
true.
entered not their name because XE Painter it's the mystery.
Yeah.
Because he's XE Painter, but is his name like Xander? Xander Pearson. Is that his name?
I have no idea, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
What XE?
Oh my
What
goodness.
XE?
I think you
We
guys
know
have
what
to.
his name is.
Okay, I'm going to read a couple more names. So if you don't know, we are on Instagram at
Idaho Painter. And we give away stuff on Instagram and Facebook all the time too. So if you don't follow us on Instagram or Facebook, if you don't win something
Yes.
here, we give stuff. John and I are live on Instagram and Facebook.
At least once a week.
At least once a week, sometimes twice a week.
Yeah.
And we give away stuff.
And it's fun. It's fun.
It's
like
fun.
this is kind of long and drags on sometimes.
We're kind of boring.
Yeah.
John and I are kind
But
of funny.
Instagram,
John's
I'm funny.
I know. John's the funny one.
yeah. I think I'm funny when I don't think I'm funny.
I'm boring.
If I think
you're
I'm
silly,
funny.
and he's funny.
If I think I'm funny, no, it's because okay, forget it.
Forget it.
Forget it. I give up. Okay, one more
Time's
time.
up again. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
This is crazy.
oh,
Maybe
oh, no.
nobody even on here. We're gonna have to just give it a couple more times, and then we're just gonna have to just bag it. And
Well,
say,
and we'll have to just email the winner.
or we could just tell John to select a winner after this. Gary Griffin from Greer, South Carolina. That's what I'm gonna do. If Gary's not on,
We'll just email him.
have John pick a winner.
It's already after 8:07.
That's what I'm saying.
7 minutes after. Like if you're
It'll-
Instagram's
You'll be at
like
the-
30
you'll-
minutes.
Because John's
30
been
seconds.
conversing with people.
Oh, thank you, Nick.
We'll let
I
John.
won't try and say your last name. That money is going to the Boise
Luger.
Rescue Mission.
Nick
So
Luger.
thank you very much.
Oh no, that's his nickname is Lulger.
He
I'm not.
Luguri.
No, yeah, that's an
Oh my
interesting
gosh.
last name. That's not too easy to pronounce.
And we are not gifted in that ability. That's why I'm not good at foreign language. So I'm glad that in the UK they speak English. A little different English, but they speak English. Germany, haven't been to Germany. A little concerned, but that's okay. We'll do it. Okay, this is it. Is this
He's
the last
not
one?
on. That person's not on either.
Well,
I
gotta say their name.
Should we just have it's Gary Griffin? Should we have just John pick somebody?
How does he pick somebody? Does he see all the people that have applied?
No, he would just pick somebody that's on the live show because you have to be on the live show to win.
Oh, I think you'd have to look to see all the people who subscribed.
John just said do a number. Here we go.
Oh, my goodness.
A number from, we're going to do it right here. I'm going to write a number on the back.
Those people that haven't quit on us, you have a chance
If you haven't quit, here you go. All you got to do is guess the number on the back. The first person to guess the number is the winner, because everybody that's applied for it.
Ryan Perry, thanks for sharing. Where are you in Idaho?
Guess a number between 1 and 100. I'll give you a guess. I'll give you a hint here in just a second. Between 1 and 100.
Good to know, Cheryl. People are they're helping me. I appreciate it. So, did you do a number?
I did. I wrote a number on the back.
Don't like seeing myself. Scary. So, John, the first one he sees. It's the first one he sees.
I just sent John the number.
Okay. So.
I see.
If he doesn't see it, it's the first one he sees. Welcome to Idaho, Ryan.
The number's above 50.
Above 50. So 54 doesn't work. 86 doesn't work.
So we have a winner, and I don't think the person's ever won anything before. Do you ever recognize that?
Yes, I recognize that.
Really?
Yes.
Have they won stuff?
They have, but that's okay.
The person that won is DERN. You're the proud owner of the Power Nail Gun. DEDERN. She must be a nurse.
It's a guy.
Guy. DE. Dennis. David.
I forget.
Drake.
I don't know. Why are you doing this to me?
So we got a winner.
DERN
is the winner. Whoops.
And I need your address. Like tonight, because on the way to the airport, if the line's not too long, I will mail it.
Yep.
But if the line's long, when we get back, I'll mail it. But hopefully the line won't be long. But I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Not a nurse. Not a nurse.
Not a nurse?
I thought you were a nurse.
She is not a nurse?
She's not a nurse.
So it's a she, too.
I thought it was a he. I don't know. I get confused.
That was even she wrote. She is not a nurse.
She is not a nurse.
That's
I thought
interesting.
It was a he.
He is a nurse.
That's what I said. I said it's a guy.
Right.
Yeah.
I said she, and so
I said he.
Right, and then she was correcting me.
I knew you were a guy, and I knew you were a nurse.
Thank you very.
Yes.
Our daughter's a nurse. Nurses are awesome.
I think you know that, because I think we've had this conversation.
Cool.
We're a little behind in times. But anyways, have a very happy Thanksgiving. We all are so blessed. We have our health. We have our people God put in our life, our loved ones. So go enjoy your Thanksgiving.
And we have our employees.
We have we have great employees. DE is for Delaware.
Oh.
Okay. We are just...
behind the times.
We are behind the times. So have... Oh! I was going to show this. Okay. This is sitting over there. Is this the cutest? It's a turkey. Or is it a chicken? I thought it was a turkey.
It's a rooster.
It's a rooster. I thought it was a turkey.
I made that.
He made this when he was a little boy.
When I was a little boy.
When he was a little boy. He had a little woodworking business. And... I was thinking it was a turkey when I was looking at it. I was like, I was going to show that. I
started my own woodworking business, making toys when I think I was 12.
I thought it was a turkey.
Anyways, we'll see you on our next live show. Out.
Okay.